It's grind season, homie. It's not about today, it's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now, and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere.
Hard work is the goal. And so it's not like work hard so that X, because as soon as you have a so that, then the X is the thing. But if the goal is to work as hard as you possibly can, then the only real output we have is who we become along the way.
4 months left into the new year, bro. I know you probably feel like you ain't, do everything you're supposed to do, but I'm telling you right now, if you lock in today, if you start today, 4 months is just enough time for you to get your life together, bro. You're not too late, you on time. I'm letting you know right now, if you just get focused, you grind, you cut out all the distractions, bro, you just lock in on your goal, I'm telling you, you're gonna get it, bro.
Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed.
30 days doesn't clean shit up. 30 days just kind of covers up, put a blanket over it. It's like putting a rug over it. A year, it cleans you up nicely, man. Whatever your problem is, if you can dedicate yourself for a year to something, you can be a changed person.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird.
Now that September, now the clock is really ticking. It's really that time. It's really, the last minutes of the game. It's really that time for you to be clutch. Fourth quarter is about clutchness. Don't fall off this quarter, because when that first quarter hit toward 25, you want to make sure that you have carried over momentum that you can sit back on, because first quarter is a little slow. So whatever y'all need to do, bro, lock it in and do it, bro.
Be successful at anything. The truth is, you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
It is now or fucking never. This is the only period you have a chance. It is the only time. You are anorexic, you are starving. The food wasn't on the table. A hot, steaming, piping, beautifully cooked meal has been placed in front of you. And if you don't eat it soon enough, they're gonna take it away. It's now or never, and time is absolutely running out.
If everybody who's like at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as, I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action, it makes you a much more dangerous person. And I think that was the flip that I've had repeatedly shown to me in my life that allowed me to take the step that I was afraid to take.
When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? You just got through doing an op for fucking 13, 14 hours after Ranger School, man, at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't, because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. We are now around soft men and hard times.
Fast forward 20 years. Fast forward even 1 year. Are you going to look back at your time and think, man, I probably should have done anything. Insert anything. If you know that in a year, you think you're going to say, okay, I probably should have been doing this. Or, man, I probably shouldn't have been doing this so much. Look, man, that is not a good feeling to have.
All those bad days and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything.
Reminder for the gladiators in the arena who feel beat up and scarred with no hope in sight. Building a business is hard. Hard feels shitty. This is what hard feels like. And this is why most people can't do it, but you can.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Oh, you can't get knocked off your pivot. You know, nothing can swivel you, you know what I'm saying? Where you putting in that work every single day, you know, that mode is different. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I know I'm one of them ones. So, like, you know, it's imperative for me to, like, stay prayed up, you know, and ask God to keep this hunger inside of me, and, you know, because motivation sways, bro. One day you got it, one day you don't. That's where the discipline comes in, and that's where it allows you to be consistent.
No matter who you are, there are bumps and hits and bruises along the way. And my advice is to prepare yourself, because football lessons teach us that success and achievement come from overcoming adversity.
Show me two groups of men that need to learn a new skill or achieve anything, where the men that are in shape and have learned to make money do worse than an identical group of those men who are out of shape and have not learned to make money. And it's a skewed, purposefully test, because the skill of getting in shape requires many other skills. The skill of making money has many other sub-skills. And so the real question is, give me a group of more skilled men and less skilled men, and I promise you the more skilled men will do better.
Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, and it doesn't matter whether it's there or not. Discipline is infinitely more important. So no matter how you feel, get up and do what you're supposed to do.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is where most people stop, and this is why they don't win.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody, because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
That's a trip.
It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived.
Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it.
I'm cold, I am emotionless, I am zen, at peace, ready for war.
If you only did what you were supposed to do when you were motivated to do it, that's leaving it to chance. But if you're disciplined, you go do what you're supposed to do. That's the way it works.
Bam. When you're hungry, it's your body telling you need to eat some food. That's fine, you react to that. When you're depressed, your body's telling you need to change your life. And if you're feeling that for long periods of time and then not changing your life, well, you don't deserve to be happy. You don't deserve it. Everything in life that is valuable must be earned. Peace of mind must be earned. Happiness must be earned. I'm happy because I earn it. I get to be top G. Of course I'm fucking happy. I'm me.
If you had to create a human, what would you put them through to make them tough? It probably wouldn't be a really chill life.
Yeah.
What would you put them through to make them patient? You probably wouldn't give them things immediately. And so it's like, we want these traits, but each of the traits has a price tag attached to it. And it's just like, do you want to pay the price tag to get the thing? And so I think if people reframed the period of life that they're going through as the price that they're paying out of their wallet, but the wallet is their time, it's the seconds of life that they're trading for it, then I think more people will be willing to make the trade.
You know what? Life is very much like snowboarding. You can't fake it. In life, you're gonna have to go down mountain. You're gonna have to swerve. You're gonna have to go through situations. You can't fake it. You can be a phony, you can buy all the gear, you can buy the goggles, the nice helmet, the expensive shit, but unless you put in the hours to practice, you cannot master the mountain. Just like life, you have to put in the hours, you have to be willing to fall, get hurt, beat up, and get up, over and over and over again until you master the mountain.
If you keep going every single day and don't stop, your competition will fall off, bro. These niggas ain't cut like you, bro. They ain't ready for prime time. They ain't trying to really get right. They take days off, this day off, that day off. They lazy, I'm tired. No. Grind every day, one foot in front of the other, bro. And I promise you, I'm gonna be lapping these folks, bro. Give it a year. Watch what happens.
You really can solve a lot of male problems by getting in shape and making money. You still have problems. They're just smaller, and you have more resources to handle them. The world is there for the taking for anyone who can learn from their mistakes, do what they say they were going to do, and stick with it, even if it's not sexy. What used to make a man acceptable now makes you extraordinary. The bar for winning has never been so low.
And I made a promise to myself from that day that I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no regrets. And that was the most important thing for me, is to leave no stone unturned, get better every single day. And if I lived that way, then over time, you know, I'd have something that was beautiful. But that was my philosophy. It seems like a pretty simple one, but you know, if you live your life to just get better every single day, you do that for 20 years, I mean, what do you have?
Nobody can tell you shit if you make your own legacy, if you make your own empire, if you make your own standing. No one can tell you shit when you do it yourself. Make sure you motivate yourself. Make sure the only thing that you need to drive yourself is yourself. And you can get driven, nigga.
When all of that noise is gone, it's quiet, and it's you against you, and now all those endorphins are gone. And I promise you made by getting up early and getting after it to go lose weight, study harder, guess what? It's a lot fucking harder now. That repetition becomes a lot harder. You overcame things. You fought them. And now this is what happens. This is on the other side of overcoming. You become very, very powerful when you overcome yourself. All those things you once cowered from, you were afraid of, when you face them eye to eye every day.
It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts in 2 days.
We've all got a pretty reasonable potential to get good at kind of anything. I think if I dropped everything right now, bodybuilding wise, and I tried to become a fucking, I don't even know. What other cool endeavors are there out there? If I tried to fucking shrink down and become a professional, like, X Games style snowboarder, if that was my deal, I think I could do it. And I think with enough practice, anybody could fucking do that shit, you know?
Motivation comes and goes. I always tell you guys that you're not a robot. Ain't no such thing as being motivated all the time. Desire, discipline, you know, purpose. That's why I be so excited to wake up, because I know I have that. I know I have that purpose and that desire.
Don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice.
30 days ain't gonna do shit for you. The permanent, you wanna make it permanent. Permanent, you start talking about a year, 18 months, 2 years, that's a sacrifice. And when you commit yourself to something for a year, you're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna let that go. Because in your mind, you have it clear as day. That year took a lot out of me. That year built me.
But if you can match a little bit of your latent ability with something that you become passionate about, then right there, this is the fuel and this is the spark.
Difficult things make regular life less difficult. And that sounds so simplistic, but particularly physically difficult things. Because when you do things that are physically difficult, the strain of making yourself do those things, it's very valuable.
I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again and again and again and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind.
I didn't think I had to be the one to tell you, but you can't be lazy and make it. The ones who grind, get it, period. You can't be sitting here every day being piss poor expecting to be successful. That's not how it works. Every single day, it's clockwork, grind. And what you do is not gonna cut it. So don't be sitting here and surprised when you live in an average life because you're doing average things. Simple as that.
Always gonna be a party. There's always gonna be a time to celebrate and a time to join friends or a day to, the bars are always open. Always open. No matter how old you are, they're always open, you know? What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life, to achieve your dreams. That's not always open, man.
If you can barely decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment, it's so much easier to beat everyone else because Most people are overweight, they're distracted, they're poor, they have so few skills because it has never been easier to start a business, to make money, to get in shape. It's just also never been easier to do nothing.
Hey, dog, look, you don't know how you gonna win? You treat every day like a Monday and every month like a January. You gotta wake up every day and put 110% to your craft because there's someone out there that's getting it more than you. So don't be acting shocked when they up and you down. The person who grinds the hardest always gets it. Hard work beats talent every time.
You know, people need to have purpose to get up. They need purpose to perform. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing on the docket. There's no 5K, there's no I'm gonna get into school to be this or that, and still perform to the highest level. Because what people don't get is one day that thing's gonna come up. And if you're not constantly performing without purpose, you're not gonna be ready when the time comes.
I don't think that you should be doing things that are just comfortable and easy. You need challenges in life. That's how you develop character. That's how you know what adversity feels like. That's how you problem solve. Like, all this is good, especially like as a man. We need this stuff because when we're older, we're fathers and stuff, and people are dependent on us. We have to know mentally, what it feels like to kind of just handle something.
You have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself. You have to have pride in yourself. You have to have, there's something about you, whether it's your last name, whether it's just the smallest thing. You have to be proud of yourself.
You can't be weak.
Yeah.
And in this country, being weak is thought of as a virtue.
Make sure that whatever life that you want, you strive for that shit. You make sure you go for that shit. Don't let anyone tell you it's not possible. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not practical. You make sure that you go for it. You hungry, you want it, then get it. Get that shit. Don't let nobody stop you.
In a world where it's never been easier to do nothing, doing something becomes extraordinary.
That's why losing in life is so important. Whether it's getting dumped, getting fired, losing a game, loss, those feelings where things didn't work out your way, that's important because it lets you know this is the bad feeling that comes when it goes wrong, and you improve, and then it makes the good feelings of victory all the better.
Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind, what do I do on those days? I go anyways. I get it done, even if I'm just going through the motions. I go through the motions.
When you on that kind of journey, bro, you're gonna get misunderstood. People won't get it. You wanna know why? Because this mentality of greatness isn't of the norm. If you notice, humans are they're followers, bro. They're wave riders. You know what I'm saying? It's only a small percentage doing what they want to do and doing their heart desires.
It literally is like taking the red pill. If you see this version of the world where you go, I can impact my outcomes. I can learn a thing, apply a thing, and then I change as a byproduct of doing that. As soon as you take those steps, you realize almost all of the people around you who have parts of their life that they're not happy about are kind of making a choice for it to be that way.
Times when I was growing up that, I remember people used to crack jokes that I worked hard. I never understood that. They didn't get it. I know people used to, my mentality towards, what I wanted. People used to question me, look at me sideways, like, what you doing? Like, have fun, come out, you doing too much. Look at me now.
I don't really want to work out. I work out. I really don't want to hammer on a project. I hammer on the project. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. Yeah, I get up and get out of bed.
No one's gonna fucking come to help me. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. It's fucking me against me, period. And so I had to man up. And I said, the first thing I gotta start doing is facing every fucking fear I have. No matter what the fuck it is, man.
The center, bro. Because quitting is the easiest thing that you can do. It doesn't hurt. It's soft. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting up and keep going every single day, that's tough. And you should pat yourself on the back. Now, that don't mean keep going doing the wrong things. You're gonna fool yourself. But, you know, sticking to the plan, sticking to the script, and doing it every single day, one foot in front of the other, that takes some kudos. But then, you know, like I said earlier in the clip, then you get to the being smart about it. So getting up every single day, not quitting, and then being smart about your work, what do you think that's gonna lead you to? It's gonna lead you to success.
That you can't just wait for things to get perfect. You just go out and do stuff. I always tell people that about working out. Like, fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline. Because motivation's not there every day. I'm missing motivation most days.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you.
You play the game with zero sleep. Zero sleep. Zero sleep. It's like, kids, Natalia had a certain, health situation or what have you, and you're staying up all night, and then you got to go out and perform because fans don't know, teammates don't know, nor do they care, nor should they, that you've been up all night. You got to perform, right? And so you just got to go to work, man. It's respect. That's respect.
And it's a gift. Understand, not everyone made it, and you take advantage of it. Before you go into bed, before you close your eyes, you shouldn't regret the day. You shouldn't feel bad for the things that you didn't complete.